Hi guys, hope you're well. I wanted to do a quick video. I've got two things for you today, and what I've done is reopened two things. I wanted to do it for March, the beginning of March, because this will be the final time. I've got a lot of changes coming, and the main thing is the prices are going up because, to be absolutely honest, the amount of work I've been doing writing the content, it's not feasible to do that much work. I've been selling single sites for $160 for 2,000 words per page, 5 pages, and it would just cost you more to actually get the content written. But I don't regret it. I wanted to do the service so everyone gets in and everyone has a site that they can then add to and build up. But prices are going up, so there's a lot of changes coming in March. And before I actually put that in place, I wanted to give you two of my best offers. So I'll tell you about both of them, and I'll actually give you examples on both of them, okay? So the first one is the Flippa challenge. You'll find that in the link in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link below. If you're seeing this in email, I've linked to it. The Flippa challenge is for anyone that wants to get up and running and make an extra $200 to $1,000 in just 14 days. Now, I've actually guaranteed this, meaning if it doesn't work for you and you follow the Flippa course, I will actually help you until your site sells. All you have to do is follow the course exactly as I outlay. So don't second guess anything, don't get too held up on it. It's very, very simple. I've split it up into 14 days, and what it allows you to do is do everything in the right way, so you can just build a site properly, okay? I'll just tell you really, so it's not a really long video. The main reason it will work is because you're building a real site, okay? So it's got real content on, real SEO, like the SEO is good, real links on, it's set up correctly, and you've done the listing in a certain way, and you can make really, really good money. But you need to have those things in place. This isn't about just building a site half-heartedly or a push button site and listing it on Flippa saying this is a great site for someone to build up. It's spending time on it, a logo on the site, you know, making it look nice, and real content. That's a big, big part of it, and I'll tell you why really quickly. It works because the people that buy sites from Flippa primarily are people that know what they're doing. So if someone's going to invest money into a site, it doesn't really matter. Of course, you're better off having a site that's making sales, but even before a site's making sales, if they can see it's got good content on, if they can see the Google Search Console and the traffic stats and that it's starting to get picked up on Google, someone that knows SEO, like me or maybe you that's watching this, can then take that site and they've got a head start in the niche. So they're the people that will buy the sites. But you need the site set up correctly. If you've tried selling a site on Flippa before and you've just used a push button system, or you've just sort of half-heartedly put up a 3 or 4 or 10 page site and wondered why it's not selling, the answers are in this course. And how much is this course worth if you're guaranteed an extra $200 to $1,000 in just 14 days? Rather than price the course, what I've done is let you pick. Okay, because I understand, you know, uncertainty and all the stuff. You can watch the video on it to go through exactly what it is. But I understand, oh well, you know, that's not going to work, or that's all I ask is that if you're gonna follow the course, actually follow it. Just follow it literally the way I tell you through, like 14 days, a video a day. Just do the and even if it's stuff that you've been through before or you've tried before, just follow it through. Give me the benefit of the doubt. Go through and get results, and I'm actually guaranteeing it as well. You'll see more on that in the video, and you pick the price. Okay, so you know, a lot of this stuff when you're doing it, if I said right, it's $1,000 to follow this and you can make that $1,000 back time and time again, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually saying you pick the price. You can pick anything, okay? So pick whatever you think it's worth. So if you pick $10, that's fine. Look, the truth is, if you won't invest $10 to make an extra $200 to $1,000 and take a chance at a $10, $7, $6, you could do as much as a Starbucks coffee. It's worth far more than that in my opinion, but whatever you're comfortable with. A little bit of a catch, I've just opened it up, beginning of March, it's only got 23 hours, so if you want to join us in the Flippa challenge, come and join us. You get the entire Flippa challenge. You've also got some bonuses here. You get the 30-day Do It With Me course, which is actually a complete Amazon course if you want to build sites and keep them. There's another 30-day course to go through that will show you exactly how to do that. You've got the speed builder templates to make the content easier to do. So you've got templates for every piece of content that you can think of. For Amazon affiliate sites, you've got the ASON Problem Solve webinar and PDFs, which is where I took the major problems that people run into with SEO and content and did a webinar with downloadable PDFs so you can get through the hurdles. You've got ASON Traffic Secrets, how to get traffic to your Amazon sites, and you get access to the Get Results Facebook group, and I'm letting you pick the price. So if you really want to get moving, it's not like you're taking an incredible risk, but this is the main thing. It is coming down in 23 hours, and then it will go on Facebook for $49. Okay, so it's still not a really expensive course or anything like that, but just to let you know, you can't pick the price in 23 hours time. It's going to actually be a set price. Still well worth it, but I'd love you to join us, and I'd love to show you how to sell sites like this and just get them on Flippa. This is a site I found that's a brand new site. It's not making any money, and it's sold for $1,000. Now, I'm not saying that you can sell a site and pick $1,000 and it's just like money jumping out of your computer. But if you do it with the 5-step process I give you through the 14-day course, you're giving yourself the very, very best chance. There's a couple of things in the course that people don't do. I'll give you a quick rundown really quickly. One, we're picking the niche in a certain way that virtually guarantees that the site will sell. 2, the content and the SEO. That's a big falling down. You can see a lot of crap on Flippa, you know, like push button sites and so on. It's not that they're crap, it's that someone can replicate that with a click of a button. So it's never going to sell. You know, it's really easy to go and get one of those push button site builders that scrape the content from Amazon and pick your niche and go click. But if you ever go and sell that site or go and build it up, it's just never going to rank and it's never going to sell. And the people that spend the money on the sites at Flippa know that, okay? But picture this scenario. You've got a niche that you're virtually guaranteed to sell because of the way I show you in the course. You've got real content on there and lots of it. You've got real SEO. It's starting to get picked up in the search console as well. And it's either making a few sales or not, it doesn't matter. But they can see that it's getting picked up in the search console. It's starting to get traction, and then you can sell that site. And I'm actually guaranteeing it. So I'd love to show you. Join us, and you pick the price. Okay, I found another one here. $805. Best dog crate reviews and organic search 97%. So that was ranking on Google, and it's sold. You know, and the worst case scenario is that the site starts actually making money and you decide to keep it, so maybe you're not going to sell it, but following that course you can get up and running and get going fast. The other thing I've got for you, I put the link below, the final time to get an ASON authority site built for you. I won't spend ages on this because it's an incredible offer. You get a 100-page site built for you, 2,000 words per page. That covers all of the product reviews and all of the keywords, so you actually get everything done for you. If you just want everything done for you at a very, very low price, this is the offer for you, but I've only put it on for 1 day and 23 hours to be exact. This gives you everything, and I want to show you something with this. The reason I opened it up again is I see so many people struggle with this stuff, and I've said for nearly 10 years now, in fact it is 10 years, I've said it's literally just having enough content and keywords and SEO and having everything down and working on your site, and it works out as simply as this. If you build a 100-page site in any niche, it's a good idea to pick the niche properly, but I'm just giving you an example here. A 100-page site in any niche with 2,000 words per page that's SEO'd correctly, interlinking, set up on a good theme and good keyword selection, you will rank. Okay, you're going to get some form of result. The truth is most people don't even get to that point, worrying about the theme, not enough content, maybe they've started putting content on but the SEO is not up to scratch. So you need to have all those places in, you need to have all those things in place to make it work. And I've opened up one spot. The reason being is this authority site offer will be for sale, but it's going up to $5,000. At the moment you can get in for half of that. It's going up to $5,000 and it's going to be sold on Facebook as well. And the reason for that is so I can actually outsource the content, but at the minute you can actually get in and I write all the content for you personally, and that's how I'm able to keep the price so low. And the reason I decided to open it up again is I'll show you. Okay, so this site, and I've blotted out everything, but I wanted to show you the reason I've blotted out everything, like the domain and so on and the keywords, is because this is actually someone's site that I'm building. And you can see the rankings here, because I'm not showing any of the keywords and so on, but you can see the rankings. And the reason I'm showing is you can also see the dates, so you can see when I started working on the site. You know, nothing happening and so on, and it starts going up. And because there's a big sort of theory or general consensus that nowadays it takes years and years to rank Amazon affiliate site in Google, and that simply is not the case that I found. If you have enough content, i.e. 2,000 words per review and keyword page, okay, if your SEO is good, if you've got it set up correctly, you can get traction quite quickly. But the downside is you need to know how to do these things. You need to know how to have the content spot on, and you need to know how to have the SEO. And the reason I wanted to show you is that this is currently ranking for 33 key phrases and starting to move up in positions, and it's only got about 10 pieces of content on this site. So you can see how it starts to move up. It started to get clicks, and then what will happen, I know you can't see the keywords because I don't want to give the guy's niche away, but as long as you have the right niche, the content, what happens is as you add content, it starts moving up. So I also wanted to give you in this short video, when you're doing this stuff, just adding like a 10-page site, okay? When you're trying to do this stuff, just getting an Amazon affiliate site and adding 10 pages to it and wondering where your listings are. If you've done everything correctly, they'll probably start appearing like this one, but you won't get rip-roaring positions on page 1 of Google until you've got enough content interlinking. Okay, like product reviews first, and then all your keyword stuff interlinking. And that's what I'm going to be doing with this site, and you can see it start to happen here, and then these positions will start to raise up, and you can have a site that makes good money, and you're going to have a site that you can then sell on Flippa. And you can do this stuff as long as you're able to do the content, which is the hardest work. Literally the biggest thing that holds people back is not the right theme and not the right niche and all of that stuff, because if you had enough content, you can pretty much rank for any niche. I'll show you something else in a second. So, and of course some niches will be harder, but I'm just illustrating the point that you need to have this in place, and I wanted to do an offer where you can actually get moving forward fast and have everything done for you. If you just want a site built for you that will rank, that will make sales, that you could then sell for a lot of money on Flippa, or you could keep and carry on building it up, you've got an opportunity to get a 100-page, 2,000 word per page Amazon authority site at discount. I've put the link below. I'll just show you another niche. Okay, so I just wanted to show this one quickly because it's the 8K one, and it hasn't got a huge amount of content on this site, but I wanted to show you 196 clicks, 23,000 impressions, an average position of 53. Stats look okay, moving up, and position wise some top #1 positions on Google and so on in that niche, which is 8K TVs, which is ridiculously competitive and will become more so. So I just want to show you that it's possible to rank a site, but the things that you need to have in place is #1, you need to know how to pick the niche. #2, you need to have the content, the SEO and the theme and the layout correct, okay? And you need to be working on your site every day. If you really want to do this stuff, and you're watching this video and you're not working on the stuff every day, or you haven't got a schedule down for a week, maybe you're going to work on it 3 times a week, and you're not adding content to your sites, nothing will happen. Okay, I know I've said this in the last 10 years, but it seems to be the biggest sticking point. Okay, you need enough content to get traction. What will happen is you'll start to rank, but your positions won't be very high until you start adding keywords in and link those keywords back to your reviews where appropriate to do so, and in turn your reviews back to the keywords, and that's what causes your site to start going up in the search engines, and then you can add in your social media and so on. And that's what the authority offer is for, to do the whole thing for you at discount. Now it's really discounted because a 100-page site, 2,000 words per page, if you were to outsource the content alone, it would cost you over $6,000. If you were to go and outsource and you would say to someone, I want you to build a 2,000 word article for me, for a good writer you'd be looking at $60 an article, or even $50 an article. For a 100-page site you're looking at $5,000, $6,000. And that would just be the content, and then you'd have to take that content and load it into your theme and know how to do the SEO. I'm doing the entire thing for you, so I thought I'd open up one more spot so you can get that here. All you need to do, it's already discounted, so if you want you can watch this video as well. You also get access to all my courses as well, so you can do this. There's only one spot and I've opened it up for 1 day in 23 hours, and then this will still be available, but it will be at double the price. So the normal price of this will be $5,000, which is, like I've just said, really reasonable. Works out $50 an article and the complete setup. At the moment you can get in far cheaper than that. You can actually get in at half price for a 200,000 word site. All you need to do is go to Flippa and see some of the sites they're selling on there with 10 pages, and they're charging nearly the same as this. So you can get 10 times the amount of content. Why am I doing this? Because I'm writing the content myself, and I also want you, if you've struggled, this is who it's for. If you're new, it's a perfect thing for you to get up and running and get a site making money. And if you've struggled with this stuff, you know what I see time and time again? Going round in circles. And I don't want 2020 to be going round in circles for you. I want you to get moving and get moving forward fast, and you don't need to do that with me. Whatever you're doing, just make sure that you've got a focused plan of action and you're working on it every day or as much as possible to go towards a specific goal. Otherwise what will happen is you'll do exactly the same as last year, the year before, and you'll just go round and round, and that's a nightmare. Also with myself, last thing I'll say in this video, I'm changing a lot of things, so I'm going to be charging more for the sites, not because I'm a greedy money grabber, but because it's not viable. I'll tell you the truth, with the single site builders, it took me far longer to write that content for the smaller sites, and I've written over 2 million words of content. And then you've got a smaller site there, all the content's good and so on, but I'm actually going to be raising the prices so I can outsource the content and I can deliver the sites faster. But if you want to get in and get a tremendous deal, do pick this offer up. But there's only one spot, so if you want the spot, grab it today and it's yours. And I'd love to build you an authority site. You've then got options. You can keep the site for income, you can build the site up further once the 100 pages are on it, or you could sell the site for a lot of money. So these are the options. Get in the Flippa challenge, you get to pick the price. You'll find the link below. The authority offer, you'll find the link below, and you can just get into that at discount. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it made sense, and I'll see you inside the Flippa challenge, or I'll work with you on your authority site. Looking forward to doing it. Okay guys, I'll speak to you